Week 5 of the Miami-Dade County High School football season set to kick off here from Tropical Park Stadium. Josh Lill alongside Jamie Nunez here on the 305 Plus Network. It is the reigning state champions in Class 3A, the Northwestern Bulls, going up against the Columbus Explorers. It's a top 40 matchup in some sense. Columbus ranked 35th in the state. Northwestern, well, they're 31 in the nation.
Yeah, we're in it for an exciting one, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams, they have 2 wins apiece in their last 4 matchups, so it's safe to say that we're in for an exciting one.
And Northwestern, well, with the departure of Leon Strotter going to American Heritage, it is the Neiman-Lawrence show, and it doesn't go without a little bit of controversy as you talk not just skill and Lawrence taking over as a sophomore, but public school to private school and the repercussions that can cause from that.
That's right, Josh. And actually, Luther Campbell actually had a very emphatic and emotional post on X recently alluding to this. So I'm just going to go ahead and touch on this very briefly. Dear GMAC, year after year, we continue to face the same issues. Players are able to transfer mid-year into private schools with no restrictions, while players transferring into public schools are denied that same opportunity. This creates an unfair playing field for our student athletes. Right now, private schools hold an unfair competitive advantage. Meanwhile, public schools are forced to compete against programs that operate under a completely different set of rules. And I gotta say, Josh, I very much agree. Whether or not this takes effect this season or next season, this is going to have a tremendous impact on young student athletes for years to come in the state of Florida.
Well, Neiman-Lawrence, he is completing 75% of his passes this year, so those restrictions, Northwestern able to work with it. They'll test Columbus's defense, who it hasn't been the brightest of days, being outscored 35-7 in the first half.
That's right, and it really makes you think, how this Columbus offense can combat this Northwestern defense when you add the fact that you have commits to these high-end universities such as James Johnson, senior, number 52, who committed to Texas, and then you also add Tadavius Hughes, who is an FSU commit over there, a very versatile defensive back for Northwestern. So it's going to be a very tall order for Columbus to put some points on the board against this Northwestern defense.
Well, Northwestern coming off of a state championship run in all those postseason games, conceded just 12 points, accumulated 4 shutouts, and again went on to be kings of Class 3A. One last thing here for Columbus. The name of the game this year has been the run, and it's Sean James that has been at the forefront of the ground game.
And Josh, I'm glad you mentioned the run game of Columbus, because when I spoke with Coach Victram of Northwestern, the first name he mentioned on defense was Rodri McFadden, who is a big-time senior, big-time O-lineman, big-time D-lineman, and he mentioned that he has a very high IQ, and he is one of the best players on their front line. So it's going to be very interesting how Columbus running game is going to tie into the defense of Northwestern.
Plenty of storylines to come tonight. Northwestern set to take on Columbus. Stay tuned for kickoff. Josh Lill and Jamie Nunez will be with you on the 305 Plus Network.